Listen to music without muting the world around you. Live stream your creations from your POV. Take calls without interrupting your flow. Capture your unique perspective in an instant, straight from your glasses. The next generation of smart glasses.
Smart glasses failed first because they tried to be computers on faces. They demanded attention, announced cameras, and asked society to adjust overnight. The masses remember those attempts as cautionary jokes, not technological steps. But evolution rarely looks clean in hindsight. It looks awkward first, then invisible later. What changed was not processing power. What changed was restraint. Instead of forcing displays into daily life, the new generation minimized ambition to gain permission. The elite noticed that glasses stopped chasing immersion and started chasing acceptance. In a meta obsessed with dominance, smart glasses chose humility.
Neural band will pick up so you can silently control your glasses with barely perceptible movements. We have built a neural interface into a durable, lightweight, comfortable, and good-looking wristband. We wanted to make it really easy to send and receive messages.
Meta Ray-Ban glasses are not trying to replace phones or screens. That choice was deliberate, not a limitation. They began with audio, cameras, and AI assistants, but no visual display at first. This removed the most controversial element, while preserving everyday usefulness. Later display iterations followed the same logic. Minimal information, glance level, non-persistent, and easily ignored. These glasses do not create a new reality layer. They sit gently on top of the existing one. That distinction lowered fear, social friction, and cognitive resistance. The masses dismiss them as not real smart glasses. The elite recognize a trust-building phase disguised as under-delivery. Meta is not chasing spectacle here. It is rebuilding social permission slowly after learning what happens when you skip that step. Don't follow the crowd. Follow the aura. While Meta optimized for social adoption, Viture and XREAL attacked a different problem. They treated smart glasses as private screens, not public statements. These devices behave more like wearable monitors than social wearables.
These are the new Viture Luma Pro XR glasses. It is Viture's biggest launch to date. And between the Apple Vision Pro, one of the most incredible but also most expensive VR headsets, and the Meta Ray-Bans, which are actually by far one of my best purchases from the previous year, the race to combine both of these into a pair of regular glasses is definitely on.
You plug them in, tune the fit, and enter a personal viewing space. The key insight is separation. Public perception stays normal, while the display experience stays personal. Viture and XREAL lean into media consumption, productivity, and spatial desktops. No always-on cameras, minimal outward signals, and predictable use cases. This reframes smart glasses as tools, not surveillance artifacts. That single shift unlocked adoption among people who never wanted future goggles. The masses see specs and field of view numbers. The elite see context-respecting design choices. At first glance, these approaches seem contradictory. Meta emphasizes social normalization. Viture and XREAL emphasize private immersion, but the trajectories are converging. Both camps avoid full reality replacement. Both limit visual intrusion. Both value quick exits, not total capture. This is a quiet convergence point. Smart glasses are no longer trying to be destinations. They are becoming moments. This is the meta shift that matters. Not more pixels, but less obligation. The masses ask when smart glasses will replace phones. The elite understand they replace interruptions, not devices. Don't follow the crowd. Follow the aura.
What Meta has to show me is actually shockingly advanced. Because just 10 months ago, I saw this. I made a whole video about it. These are Meta's Orion AR glasses prototypes, which were super cool and overlaid software onto the world around you, but they can never sell these things because the materials alone cost like 10 grand and they're a bit too cumbersome, and they have a whole separate stick with a computer in it that's nearby, and they overheat and the battery lasts like an hour. It was a cool proof of concept of a bleeding edge technology, but not a real product. Now here we are 10 months later, and they're handing me a finished product with a price tag and a release date. And it's these, the Meta Ray-Ban Display. Clever name, I know, but it's essentially an updated version of the Meta Ray-Bans, and it's massively better than the Orion prototype. Now, the main difference with these is these are a monocular display, meaning it's only showing up in one eye, the right eye, and it's fixed slightly lower and to the right of the middle of your vision, but it's still full color, plenty sharp, 42 pixels per degree to be exact.
Earlier, smart glasses try to define the future. This generation adapts to the present. They work with phones instead of replacing them. They obey social context instead of ignoring it. They give value without demanding lifestyle changes. And most importantly, they make disengagement easy. Smart glasses now respect attention as a finite resource. That restraint builds trust faster than capability ever could. Whether it is Meta dialing back ambition or Viture and XREAL isolating use cases, the pattern is the same. Earn presence before expanding it. That is why adoption is steady instead of explosive. Explosions fade. Surfaces endure. Glasses before headsets won for a reason. Smart glasses are winning quietly because they ask less of users. No straps, no isolation, no declared immersion sessions. Just moment of augmentation, then back to reality. This evolution is not accidental. It is a correction informed by social memory and technical humility. The masses will still wait for a single killer model. The elite already understand the killer feature is restraint.
So they have a display, they have this whole new transparent interface, and I'm gonna level with you. This is the first time I've ever been convinced by a tech product designed for your face. There's a few things that aren't there, but I was just surprised that this already can start to make you see how smart glasses can do a lot of the things that your phone can do.
I've just sent a WhatsApp message by writing on the table.
It's a new feature on the Meta display glasses. And could this be the year that smart glasses finally take off?
And when smart glasses finally feel unavoidable, they will arrive without announcing themselves.
It's really hard for us to try to build a pair of glasses that are authentically a Ray-Ban, that have a display that's bright enough that you can look at it even in the sunlight, that's high resolution enough that you can read message content, that doesn't leak light out, so when you're reading it, no one can see what you're reading, and that all fits into this form factor at a light enough weight that's comfortable to wear.
Don't follow the crowd. Follow the aura.
Nice in situations where you're active, or anything else where you want that first-person viewpoint and you want to capture video.